Welcome, relatives, to part 3. If you've made it thus far into my material, I am happy you have remained intrigued. Thank you. In this section, I will demonstrate via a personal example the nature of an unfoldment process that assisted me to comprehend and navigate some of the deeper aspects of my internal directives. It illustrates how the combination of both journey work and still point practice can bring about transitional change over time. We must remember that this process will feature differently for everyone, as you contain a unique universal imprint. Yet, we all share archetypal experience, and the pathways of investigation need careful and respectful interpretation. Should you treat your experience with less than these rules, what will that show you about your own character? Is that something that you would be proud of? This epic thread is at least 5,000 years old. It engages my life across a few different timelines. It is a tale of vicious murder, slave trading, a journey across the northern hemisphere to a land far from my home at the time, and the theft of secrets unique to my tribe. The secrets of my tribe shall remain as such to this audience. The saga, however, contains a steadfast hero who cushioned the many blows I received as a woman along the way. Witnessing a plot unfold from an internal vision field is unlike watching a film. It has the clear depth of a dream state. Only the action taking place is not mingled with the seemingly disconnected elements our dream times hold. Like dreams, what unfolds occurs at the same timeless rate, and an extremely rapid story plays out in front of one. Like a film, however, the scene has a congruency that follows a realistic chain of events. And just like any film, the emotional content is vigorous. But what sets these recollections apart from the other experiences, i.e. dreams or guided journey work, is the depth of emotion running parallel to the action. One's awareness connects with a profoundly felt bodily sense, as if data trapped in the deepest cellular levels of tissue receive a touch of oxygen. This buried aspect is given permission to participate with the action. You discover that you yourself are the main character, seeing, feeling, directly encountering what is happening as the moments stretch out in front of you. This example of the unlocking potential I have discovered within myself carries the unfoldment of interconnected lives I feel I have participated in before. Perhaps it was not my life, but the lives of my ancestors squeezing their unresolved pain into the epigenetic pathways being discovered by science today. Maybe they are the sparkles in the comet tails of the lives I have lived before. What I know is that I don't know. Important to me is to engage with the felt experiences flashing into my present quietnesses. They enable me to build a fertile lexicon of vivid experience built from compassionate exercise. I can examine the themes and feelings from a personal perspective as the story unravels before me. I have the opportunity to build quality of character into the vistas playing out in front of me, practicing the arrangement of the higher attributes assigned to humankind: clear understanding, discernment, forgiveness, wisdom. These qualities are intrinsic to everyone, but difficult to manifest on a daily basis. They have somehow been overridden by a survival instinct, an adult childlike reaction formation to tough situations, instead of an introspective practice of refinement and collection of the higher qualities of characteristic emergence. Perhaps by correlating this example to current epigenetic studies, we discover that memory emerges out of a self-contained setting and gives us the power to interpret our mistakes or foibles, and gently uncover the personal meaning that underlies our reticent behaviors. Our first goal is transcendence. We need to become aware of painful, gnarly, or shady directives that predetermine the quality of our behaviors, and seemingly what we have no control over. These are aspects within ourselves that are deeply tricky to understand, and a good starting point to the discovery of what your personal internal language is trying to communicate. If we are able to examine these aspects from an imaginative distance, we allow our nervous system to agree that we are by no means under immediate threat to our survival, and we can begin to cultivate a bird's eye view of what may have occurred as a relatable human experience. In this manner, we begin to cultivate the quality of transcendence and learn how to rise above any given situation. Terrifying ones, surprising ones, unexpected ones, mysterious ones, the whole gamut open to your experience. If I am to transcend these hidden aspects of myself, do I not need to see them clearly for what they are within me? Our second goal is to transition or move through an internal story. Once the information locked deeply away within our cellular level's surface, we become witness to its story. Now we have the power to analyze how we characteristically emerge throughout the tale. For example, a plot may initiate from a feeling of sadness, anger, jealousy, greed, or any number of protagonistical or antagonistical themes. How does this or that effect relate to my personal story? How do I interpret the value of my relationship to the characters emerging out of my tale? And what can this show me about my own weaknesses and strengths? In this way, I can build a dialogue with myself and be in agreement with what it means to behave in certain ways. What do certain behaviors mean for myself? What can I accept, and where can I draw strong boundaries? And if I am to be honest with myself, what do I need to let go of in order to improve the quality of my own character displays? Our third goal is transformation. It takes great courage to initiate action on the desire to level up one's own internal character. It takes a gentle and committed practice of humility to weed out cemented and painful reaction formation behaviors and replace them with qualities that produce better results for our lives going forward. Implementing forgiveness for self and others allows yourselves the opportunity of layering clear bedding to receive new impulses upon. And let me ask you, my dear relative, is not the universal language of love not the best choice for yourself right now in this very moment?